morning, my fellow treasure hunters and explorers. I've come back from a very exciting trip. I spent a week going to many different areas and different sites. One of the areas that I've had particular focus on is an area that I have looked at as a possible underground city site. It's an area that I believe is very accurately represented in a large Native American petroglyph. That is a map petroglyph that shows a particular area with a particularly interesting geological feature. The question I pose to you is this: is the Lost Josephine mine really the lost city of Cibola, the 7 cities of gold that the Aztec talked about? In the Aztec motifs and in their history, we find a large chamber that has 7 chambers attached to it, that is represented in their artwork and their motifs as the city of Cibola. It's also talked about as a place of emergence. And it's literally an underground, shown as an underground city made up of 7 different chambers. And that is precisely what is represented by this Native American petroglyph. This Native American petroglyph shows a large geological feature that's carved into the side of a mountain, and it has the spiral petroglyphs, which mean downward. In this instance, it means go down or downward or within. And there are 7 of these large chambers that cover about 40 or 50 acres or more. There's also one very unique feature that is shaped like the female reproductive organ. It's a very unique feature that I have not seen anywhere else in any geological feature. But what is very interesting about this is that this shape is represented in hundreds of Native American pictographs and petroglyphs all across the southwestern United States. Is this one geological feature that I have discovered the single feature that is represented in all of these petroglyphs, where it refers to going down or emerging, coming out of the mother, coming out of Mother Earth, the place of emergence? The entrance is shown as a unique geological feature that the Native Americans represent as the place of emergence, also shown as the female reproductive system in many petroglyph panels. And this is the first time I've seen this geological feature represented in nature. Is this location the very location responsible for this place of emergence that many of these tribes and groups talk about? Is this the place of emergence that the Aztecs refer to? Their place of refuge, the place of safety when Mother Earth was angry, when there were many wars raging amongst the Native American people? Was this their place of sanctuary that they emerged from when the hard times and the bad times were past? Interestingly enough, this area that I have discovered has a stream of water coming out from its entrance. Water would be necessary to live in an underground city or chamber for an extended period of time. Fine gold in quite abundance is in the stream. You can pan it out of the stream that comes out of this area. So somewhere deep in this feature there has to be an area that contains gold. Is the origin, that has to be the origin of this gold that is downstream. Fine gold is present in the streams. What wealth remains in the mines deep inside? The entrances have been hidden or covered, because later we see that some of the Native Americans, the later Native Americans, the Paiutes, have a tradition that they were made slaves and forced to work in these mines. Were these the mines that the Spanish were seeking when they came to the Southwest, when they came north looking for the Aztecs' homeland, for their city of Cibola that they talked about? Was this area the place that the Spanish were looking for? Did some of the Spanish find this mine and mine it? Or was this from an older civilization? The entrances have been hidden, but I think I've discovered their secrets. I think I know where and how they access these cities, these holes. And soon we're going to know if this is the lost city of Cibola or the Lost Josephine mine. So it's very interesting, and it's very exciting, very exciting discovery.
Well, I'm on Crescent Creek here. Passed my first mining claim, so looks like a field expedient sluice box, but maybe not. It's just an old cottonwood that's withered away. I just got poked with one of them damn prickly pears. Don't like me. Here's the old trail to get into the hole. It's right off the hill here. Nice stream of water coming out of here. All these roses. They're currants or whatever they are. Oh, they're roses, wild roses, rose hips. Here's a big old obelisk looking rock. This channel right here, got water coming out of it. It's coming right out of the hill too. It's coming right out of up there. Same spot. Really fine flower gold in here. Here's where it is. In this bush, this is where the water's coming out. There's a nice hole in this bush. Down in here somewhere. I can see the hole. I can see where it's going in there. Spider web comes out. Oh, it goes back in there too. It's in there a long ways. It's kind of collapsed in. That's it. That's where it is. Water comes out of the ground right there. There's been some man workings here. You can see in the sandstone that's been worked together there. That could be the entrance to the old Josephine. This place will beat the shit out of you. Whew. Well, I think I found where the entrance to this underground city is. According to the petroglyphs that I have of this area, it shows 7 underground cities or chambers. Very easily could be the 7 cities of Cibola. This could be the Josephine, which would indeed be a city of gold. Got a lot more exploration to do. Really rough down in here.